Welcome to the next square of the 50 stitches crochet along, and this week we're making the African flower stitch. So it's a pattern rather than a stitch, but the African flower, which is the bit outlined with the blue, is used in making African flower animals, and it's just a beautiful pattern and looks stunning as a square. So it's double-sided. So how do we make it? So for this square we're going to use a 4mm hook, and we're going to be starting with a magic circle. So start, just take the tail end of your yarn and wrap it underneath your working thread. So your working thread here and should be on top of the tail end. Hook through, pull through the loop and chain 2. So that chain 2 doesn't count. Okay, so now we're going to make a double crochet, and this will be our first stitch. And we'll make a second, chain 1, and we're going to repeat this 8 times. So you're going to have 8 sets of 2 double crochet, the chain 1 between each, and then we're going to slip stitch into the first double crochet we make. So I'm just going to finish my 8 sets of 2 double crochet, and I shall see you when I get there. I've done my 8 sets of double crochet, and I'm going to finish with a chain 1. And you can see all the stitches are made on top of the double yarn. Okay, so you need to go over both strands of yarn in your magic loop, and then I'm just going to slip stitch into that first double crochet we made. I'm just going to pull that tight. It'll pull tighter later once it's finished. And I'm going to cut off. So you're going to cut off after every round for this square. But don't worry, there's only 7 rounds, so you won't be joining countless ends. Okay, I'll take that out. And now that's the middle. So for round 2 we're going to join a different colour, and I'm going with this nice lilac for this one. So we're going to join into any chain space. So any of those chain 1s, we're going to join in there with a standing double crochet. So to do the standing double crochet, get the yarn around your fingers like that, wrap it round, and make sure the second wrap around comes over to this side of your fingers. Then hook under that first strand, hook that second strand, pull it through, and then pull the knot onto your hook. Okay, then wrap around your hook as if you were doing a double crochet, insert your hook into the chain space, yarn over, pull up a loop, pull through 2, and pull through 2. It can take a little bit of practice for that, just so your yarn doesn't kind of spin around your hook and you lose it. But if you hold everything steady, you'll be just fine. Okay, so that is our first stitch. If you really struggle with the standing double crochet, you can just chain 3 and have that count, but this just hides the join so you don't see where you start and finish. Okay, so in the same chain space we're going to make another 2 double crochet. 1 and 2, and chain 1. And the next chain space we're going to make 3 double crochet and chain 1. So in every chain space round you're going to have 3 double crochet followed by a chain 1, and do that for every single chain space. And then when you get back to the beginning, we're going to chain space into that standing double, not chain space, slip stitch into that first double crochet. So I'm going to carry on with this round and I shall see you when I get to the end. I've slip stitched into that first double crochet and I've cut off. So for round 3 I'm going to join with another standing double crochet. So I'm just going to wrap the yarn around my fingers again. Okay, and we're going to join into any chain space again. Oops, just let it spin round. Try again. There we go. Just have to keep a pinch on it when it's on your hook. Stop that spin. Okay, so into the same chain space we'll make another double crochet. We're going to chain 2 and in the same chain space make another 2 double crochet. 1 and 2. So 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. Then straight into the next chain space with the same. 2 double crochet, chain 2, no, that's 1 double crochet, Gilly. Right, try that again. So 1, 2 double crochet, chain 2, and another 2 double crochet. So there's no chain 1s this time, it's just straight into the next 2 double crochet into the next chain space. So we're going to do that in every chain space around. 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet, and then straight into the next set. So I'm going to do that all around, and I've slip stitched into the standing double crochet we started with. So I've cut off, but even though I cut off, I'm still going to do the next row in the same colour, as this next row will make those lovely big petals of the flower. Okay, so to start the next round we're going to make a standing double crochet into any of the chain spaces. It's these chain spaces in the middle there. And where's my stitch marker? And that counts as our first stitch. And then I'm going to make another 6 double crochet into the same chain space. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So we've got that nice big petal there. Okay, and then we're going to go straight into the next chain space and we're going to make 7 double crochet, and we're just going to do this in every chain space going round and make 7 double crochet. There's no stitches in between each set, you just go straight into the next set of double crochet. So I'm going to carry on doing this for each chain space, 7 double crochet, and I shall see you when I get back round. So I've slip stitched back into that standing double crochet I made. Take that up. Okay, so now we're going to move on to round 5. So this time we're going to make a standing single crochet, a bit less tricky, and you're going to make it into any double crochet, doesn't matter which, just pick one. And I've changed colours again. Okay, so in every double crochet you're going to make a single crochet. But when you get to the centre of the petals, we're going to make a spike stitch. And we're going to make it into this space here in round 3. So we're going to make it into that space there and pull together our petals. So go underneath, pull. So you want to pull up a little bit, but not a huge amount. And that just brings the petal together. And then into the next double crochet, make a single crochet. And then single crochet in every double crochet. So the only time we change what we're doing is that spike stitch in the centre there, where it dips. I'll just show you the next one. Single crochet all the way around. Pull that tight. Okay, and now I'm going to make our spike stitch. So I'm through the hole, which is this gap in round 3, through there, pull yarn round, pull up a little bit, and single crochet. And then get into that next double crochet and just single crochet each stitch round. I've not made that in the double crochet, I've made that in the slip stitch. Yeah, don't go into the slip stitch. Try again. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I'm going to carry on through the round. So just in every double crochet it's a single crochet, and when you get to the middle, make that slip stitch through the gap in row 3. And I shall see you when I get back to the beginning again. So this is essentially an African flower. This is what it would come out with if you were just making the flower. So now we need to turn it into a square. Okay, so how are we going to do that? I'm going to start with a standing half double crochet. Doing all the standing crochet stitches today. Okay, and we're going to go into the top of any spike stitch. Okay, into the top of the spike. Oops, there you go. And just turn it into half double. Into there. Okay, so what we're going to do next, we're going to repeat 4 times. So we're going to do the first straight, and then you're going to repeat what we do for this all the way around. So standing half double crochet into the top of the spike stitch, and then in the next 4 stitches we're going to make a single crochet. 1, 2, 3 and 4, and then we're going to half double crochet in the next stitch. Okay, and in the next 2 stitches we're going to make double crochet. 1 and 2. Okay, so the next stitch is our spike stitch, and into this stitch we're going to make a treble crochet, one, and then we're going to chain 3. So this chain 3 is going to be our corner, and then into the same stitch we're going to do another treble. Now we're going to kind of repeat that side until we get back to a middle. So in the next stitch is a double crochet, and in the next stitch as well. The next stitch is a half double crochet, and then we're going to single crochet in the next 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3 and 4, and our next stitch is a spike stitch again, and we're going to half double crochet in there. So there's our corner and our sides around there, and we're going to repeat this round. So you do the half double crochet, then single crochet in the next 4 stitches, then the next 2 stitches you do double crochet, then in the next stitch, which should be a spike stitch, you do a treble, chain 3 and treble back into the same stitch again, and then you do the opposite. The next 2 stitches is a double crochet in each, a half double crochet, 4 single crochet, the next 4, so 1 single crochet in the next 4 stitches, and then in the next spike stitch we do a half double crochet. Okay, and then repeat that all the way around, so you'll have 4 corners. So I'm going to carry on round and I shall see you when I get there. Okay, so we got squared off. So now we're going to add another round and strengthen up these corners before we put the border on. Okay, so we're going to be making a standing double crochet. And okay, so it's going to go into the half double crochet in the middle there. So that's the half double crochet you did in the spike stitch. Okay. No, double crochet, not half. There we go. Confusing myself there. Okay. Right then, we're going to double crochet in every stitch until we get to the corner. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, oops, 6, there wasn't a double, 7 and 8. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, including that first standing double crochet, you'll have 9 stitches here. And then we get to the corner. Let's go into the corner. We're going to make all in the same stitch, so 2 double crochet, 1 and 2, and then 2 trebles. 1 and 2, and then chain 1 and another 2 trebles, 1 and 2, and then another 2 doubles, 1 and 2. So you'll have that nice fan in the corner. And then we're going to repeat that in all 4 corners. So you're going to double crochet every stitch across the top, and then when you get to the next corner it's 2 double crochet, 2 trebles, chain 1, 2 trebles and 2 doubles in the corner. So I'm going to carry on round and I shall see you when I get back to the beginning. So I finished that round and I've slip stitched into the first standing double crochet at the top. Now these edges look a bit crooked right now, but once it's blocked they will come straight. And so that is the square. So all that's left now is the border. So if I just go back to the original square, here, okay, you see that's straightened out with the border on. Okay, so the border is the same on all 4 sides. So you're going to start in the corner space. Okay, so you do 3 single crochet into that chain 1 space, and that includes your extra stitch in the corner for the turn. Then you're going to single crochet in the next 3 stitches, then 2 single crochet in the next stitch, you're going to single crochet in the next 4 stitches, 2 single crochet in the next, then single crochet in the next 7. Then make 2 single crochet in the next stitch, single crochet in the next 4 stitches, make 2 single crochet in the next 3 stitches, and then you're back to the corner where you make 3 single crochet in the chain 1 space. Bit of a mouthful, I know. Might be best if you go to the written pattern for that. But then you repeat that on all 4 sides. It's all exactly the same. And that is the African flower square stitch. So I hope you enjoy, and as always, if you have any questions please do come to the Facebook group and please show us your finished squares. This is a square where you can go absolutely crazy with the colours, so have fun, and I shall see you next time for the next stitch. Bye for now.